Over 90 days ago, I launched an experimental Etsy shop selling digital products in a niche that I've seen all over the internet, but I've never actually tried before. And that niche is printable wall art. And I shared the entire process with you guys, from picking the niche to doing behind the scenes research and even making a simple quote style print to sell on my shop. And today I'm finally ready to share the results of that experiment with you, including my behind the scenes shop stats, my total number of sales, monthly traffic, and exactly how much money I actually ended up making with this shop. But first, I do have a confession to make. This experiment did not go as planned on my end at all. So my original plan was to post as many products as humanly possible because my goal was to make at least $5,000 within my first 90 days of launching the shop. If you've watched some of my other videos on my channel, you might already know this, but one of my biggest pieces of advice to new Etsy sellers is that whenever you open a new shop, you should aim to post a new listing every 1 to 2 days for at least your first 30 days after launch. This maximizes the temporary boost that Etsy's algorithm gives to new shops, and it can help you quickly build momentum as a new seller. And I did not exactly keep up with that pace, like at all. I didn't even get close. I've got my Etsy shop stats pulled up on my laptop over here so we can go through everything together, but just taking a glance over here, I currently have 24 active listings on this shop, and I know for a fact that I did not upload them on any sort of consistent schedule. I've honestly been low-key stressed out about making this video, and I even considered completely deleting that Etsy shop and restarting the experiment. I really did not want to disappoint you guys by messing this whole thing up, but I actually think this is a really good learning opportunity for all of us. The reality is that most people who are starting a new Etsy shop selling digital products, we don't have the luxury of dedicating several hours of work every single day to starting our shops. Back when I started my very first Etsy shop, I was a first-year teacher and I spent 2 hours every single day commuting to and from work. So on a great week, I managed to spend about 10 hours a week working on my shop, but most of the time I only managed to squeeze in about 5 hours a week. Now, fast forward to today, I'm fully self-employed thanks to all of my different online passive income streams, which include that first Etsy shop that I launched. So I figured that since my time is a bit more flexible now, and I do have experience with launching that first shop successfully, that making products for this Etsy shop experiment would be relatively quick and easy. And of course, that just wasn't the case at all. I launched this shop in a niche that I was completely unfamiliar with. So every step of the process, from creating the products themselves to learning how to properly automatically deliver the products to my customers, and even learning how to design the listing covers for this niche, everything was a huge learning curve that I was not fully prepared for. All the clickbait videos that I've seen pop up on YouTube about selling digital products in this niche literally make it seem like you can create an entire product and get it posted in less than 10 minutes. But in my experience, that is not the reality at all. I know from my own experience when I was just getting started, there are a ton of creators who make content about this sort of stuff, but it can be really hard to find genuine teachers online who will actually help you develop the skills that you need to grow your business. So if you're here to learn and grow, make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss my future videos. All right, let's dive into my results. Of course, I always do my best to be as transparent as possible with you guys here. There's no gatekeeping, clickbait, or exaggerated numbers here on my channel, but with that, this is my unique real life experience, and everyone's experiences and results when it comes to starting a business is going to be completely different. So do keep that in mind, of course, while you're watching. All right, let's jump into the results. Okay, so my analytics are pulled up here, and as you can see, the earliest date that I can select is March 3rd, which means this is the first date that I actually launched my shop. Now, the date that I'm actually recording this video is July 22nd, which means that this experiment has obviously gone on for more than 90 days. Alexa, how many days has it been since March 3rd?
March 3rd, 2026 was 140 days ago.
All right, so we're about like 60 days over what I wanted. So in total, like I said earlier, I currently have 24 listings on my shop. And if we just look at the first 30 days that I had my shop launch, you can see that I got 16 visits, 0 orders, my conversion rate was 0, and my revenue was $0. So it took about 10 days from the date that I posted my first product on the shop for me to actually start getting visits to my products. And on that day, I got 5 visits. Now, if you've watched my results video for my first Etsy shop that I ever launched, with that shop, which I'm not selling printable art on that shop, but I am only selling digital products, mostly Canva templates. But on that shop, it took about 8 days from the day that I posted my first product for me to get my first sale. And I think I got multiple sales that day. day. So compared to that shop, again, the pace for this shop was much slower. So let's look at my next 30 days. We'll look at April 3rd to May 2nd. All right, so my second month after launch was very similar. I got 14 visits, 0 orders, and made $0. Now, moving on to my third month, this is pretty much where all of the action happened. I got 28 visits to my shop, so about double what I got the previous month. I got 2 orders. My conversion rate was 7.1%, which was pretty good. I think the average on Etsy is around 3%. Don't quote me on that. I'll put the exact number up on the screen, but 7.1% is pretty decent. And in total, in my third month, I made $7. All right, now I think this is month 4. I got 22 visits to my shop, 0 orders, conversion rate was 0, and I made $0. And with the most recent window of time, which isn't a full 30 days, but it's from July 3rd to today, July 22nd, my shop's gotten 25 visits, 1 order. My conversion rate was 4%. And I got $3 in revenue. So let's look at my all-time stats so you can see everything all together, and let's talk about it. So all of those stats together bring my grand total to 99 visits, 3 orders, and $10 in total revenue, which was only $4,990 below my goal. Not that bad. Now, even though I said that my goal with the shop was to make $5,000 in 90 days, if I'm being just like fully honest with you guys, which I've talked about in my other videos about this shop, I wasn't really expecting to make a ton of money in this particular niche, just because so many people talk about selling printable wall art. So I assumed, just like most people probably assume, that this niche is really oversaturated, and especially with the influx of people using AI to make super quick and easy designs. So compared to other sellers who are utilizing AI to create their art, of course, I have been creating and posting stuff at a much slower pace. So with all of those factors, I wasn't really expecting this shop to perform as well as my first Etsy shop, unless I was able to really dedicate pretty much my entire life to posting as many products as possible, because in this niche, I assumed it was really a numbers game. But with that being said, honestly, the fact that I only have 24 products posted and I managed to make any money at all is pretty impressive to me. I guess I didn't know exactly what to expect with this shop in terms of exact numbers for realistic results, but I would think that I would need to at least get like 100 products posted in order to even have a chance of showing up on Etsy's algorithm. Now, I really did try with specific prints and sets of prints to try to target a very specific customer demographic. So if I do a deep dive onto the exact listings that are performing well, my assumption would be that the listings that are getting the most visibility for my shop are probably those that are utilizing keywords that other sellers on Etsy aren't utilizing as much. Those would be low competition keywords. So the strategy that would make the most sense for me moving forward would be to continue to create art that fall under those same keyword categories. That way I can really dominate that specific sub niche. So moving forward, that is what I'm going to do. Despite my perfectionist tendencies and wanting to completely abandon the shop and start over, I'm actually going to keep this shop up and running. I want to test whether it'll be possible for me to slowly scale this shop to the point where it's generating a meaningful amount of passive income for me every month. So if you want to see follow-up revenue updates from me about this shop, definitely let me know in the comments below. And once you're done watching this video, head over to the video that I'm going to link in the description box below this one. In that video, I'm specifically going to talk about this niche. I'm going to share everything that I wish I knew before I launched my shop, and I am not holding back at all. So I'm going to give my honest perspective about everything that it takes to get a shop up and running successfully. That way, hopefully you'll know what to realistically expect when you start this side hustle.